Hello dear students, welcome to Geography class, chapter number 2, Land, Rocks and Minerals for class 7, part 6. In previous part, we have completed about layers of the earth. Earth's interior part we have completed in previous part. So there are dividing into three categories, Earth's interior. One is crust, second is mantle, and third is core. Core is divided into again two types, two layers. Outer layer, inner layer, means outer core and inner core. And also we completed the earth crust. The earth crust is made up of rocks. See here, about rocks we have completed in previous class. What is rock? Rock is the hard material. Rock is the hard material. And here basalt rock is the common rock. Basalt is the common rock. And quartz is the common mineral. The rock is divided in three categories. One is igneous rock, second is sedimentary rock, and third is metamorphic rock. So about igneous rock we have completed in previous class. Igneous rock is the primary rock. Igneous rock is the primary rock, and also it is also hard material. How it is made up of? So it is made up of when magma or lava flows up, it flows outermost part of the crust. It solidifies very quickly. Then it is made up of rocks. The example of igneous rock, it is the primary rock. In igneous rock, so again divided into two types of rocks, intrusive rock and extrusive rock. What is meant by intrusive rocks? When magma flows or lava, it flows interior part of the earth. It flows, magma flows interior part of the earth. So when it cooling down, means this lava is or liquid is cools down very slowly. The example, granite. The example is intrusive rock, granite. And second one, extrusive rocks. When magma or lava flows out of the crust, out of the earth's surface, and it solidifies, it cools down very quickly. So it is an example of extrusive rocks. So this like we have completed about igneous rock. So today's topic is the sedimentary rock. When once time this igneous rock was formed, that rock was slowly broken down. That rock was slowly broken down. How it's broken that? About very hot, about summer season, it's broken the stone, it broken the rocks. And also heavy rainfall, when it's happening heavy rainfall, so that rock also broken. So like wind also. Afterwards, that small pieces, see here students, when river was flowing, afterwards it broken that, like that summer season in heavy hot season, so it's a broken the igneous rock. And also it's broken heavy rainfall. And afterwards, when rain was falling, okay, So after the rivers flowing towards to the mountains, it flows down that. When river flows in that time, it carries the small pieces of rocks and soil. See here student, the rocks and some soil also flowing towards here. It carries the rocks and soil, so flowing towards here in the river. And afterwards, that small pieces of rocks and soil, so it's making that, it's made of that river beds. So afterwards, these all small pieces of rocks and soil, it settled down here. See here, it settled down of the river bed. River bed means down of the river. So these all pieces are settled down. So afterwards, here formation of what? Sandstone. It is formation of sandstone. So not only river beds settle down here, these all pieces, also sea beds, okay, and river beds, and also lake beds. These all sedimentary rocks settling the down of the river, sea and lake. We calling that beds, sea beds, river beds and lake beds. All pieces of rocks and soil settle down in one place only. And afterwards, it's made up of. So it's made up of layers. So 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer. This like it's made up of layers of the beds. So afterwards we calling that sea bed. Sandstone. Okay. See a student, the sandstone, by example, I am giving one example that sandstone is made up of coarse silica, okay, coarse silica, calcite, cement and minerals. So these all materials, when mix up these all materials, then lastly it is made up of that sandstone. Okay student, in these rocks, means in these sea beds or river beds or lake beds, here mixing the minerals also. Understood how sandstones are occurred, how sandstones are formed. So what is how that formation of sandstone? When the weathering, like some first thing is these all stones, some igneous rocks are broken down. After that, broken pieces by wind, by rain, okay, so in by river that flowing, okay, flowing to the water, okay. So afterwards, so these are the, in the sea bed or the river bed or the lake bed, it's a forming some layers here. So one by one the layers are forming here. Here occurred sandstone. So how it is occurred like sandstone? Some in this sandstone it is mix up of coarse. You know that what is coarse? Coarse is the common mineral. And silica, calcite, cement, minerals. When these all mixing together, so then it is here made up of the sandstone. By example, I am giving one example that about sandstone. You know that Red Fort? You know Red Fort? So Red Fort is built up by they are using some bricks. So that bricks are made up of sandstone. That bricks are made up of sandstone. Understood student? Okay. And see here student, next one. So also we have seen potteries. Okay, you know that pots. Okay, see here. The pottery man making the pots, some flower pots also. So we can planting the plants, we can sapling the plants. So this like also pots. So these are made up of clay. These pots are made up of clay. Clay is type of mud that. Okay, but sticky mud. So we calling that clay. Okay. See student, this is also very important sedimentary rock. This is also, clay is also very important sedimentary rock. So it is used by making pots and making plants. Okay, flowering plants. Flowering plants, pots. It is known as clay. Clay also made up of sedimentary rocks. So next one you can see here. So very important sedimentary rock that. So limestone. About limestone. So limestone is a very important sedimentary rock. Okay. Also it is a very important in human's life. How it is very important human's life? See a student, you know that cement and bricks, these cements and bricks made up of limestone. Okay. So limestone is used in, so where is used in? Limestone, it is a making of bricks and also it is making of cement. And this cement and bricks we are using constructing the buildings, constructing the house. Okay, so this is very important for human beings. And also we are using in classroom also. What is that? See a student, what is this? So this is chalk. What is this? This is chalk. So this chalk is made up of limestone. This chalk is made up of limestone. And this chalk is used for in classrooms when we are writing on the board, and this chalk is we are using. Okay student. So it is today's you have learnt, what you have learnt today, you have learnt about sedimentary rock. So how much important sedimentary rock now you know. So I hope you all are understood in today's topic sedimentary rock. How it occurred. Okay. So these are the examples of sedimentary rocks. Okay. So in this class you all of you know about sedimentary rocks. And afterwards you make it points correctly. You make it points correctly. And after completing your points, you send it my WhatsApp number. And today completing today's topic sedimentary rocks. Also today's part 6 also completed here. And next part I am continuing in next class. Thank you.